A spear thrust. The little fat ant was so scared that she went back. This is a game that tests IQ and passes through levels. The game is very simple. In a room surrounded by spears. If the player fails to complete the game within the stipulated time, solve the mystery of the witch statue. Then everyone in the room will have a few more nests. Game time limit is 20 minutes. In the middle of the arena is a stone statue of a witch. There are images of soldiers on the surrounding walls. Each soldier corresponds to a number. With the golden eyes of the stone statue, started shaking violently. After a while, he spit out 2 pieces of paper. They have to follow the clues in the room. I reveal 2 invisible hidden numbers. The clues are 9th and 10th to the right of the cannonball. On soldiers numbered 4 and 2. There are only 2 chances. Input error 21 people will all take the west longitude. But soon they discovered the numbers of the 9th and 10th soldiers. It's not 4 and 2 at all, but 3 and 9. Since we are looking for invisible numbers, the numbers on these soldiers are clearly visible. Obviously these numbers simply mislead them. There are many types of hidden numbers, such as temperature and area. The 3090 is installed in the brain, but it's just different. Nobita asked these oil bottles to stand in a row against the wall and record the height of each person separately, because a person's height and arm span are basically the same. Through careful and precise calculations, found that the room is a square with side length root of 2. That is 1.41421356. Soldiers on the wall represent a row of numbers. That cannonball probably represents a decimal point, and this string of numbers only reaches 8 decimal places. Then the 9th and 10th places that no one knows about. Most likely the correct answer, if you follow the prompts. If the 9th and 10th digits are 4 and 2. Mao seems to have discovered something. 21 represents their number, there are 21 people. Then the number behind it is a pun. At this time, a fat man suddenly showed pain and fell to the ground. It turned out that a spear had stabbed him. Nobita quickly stepped forward to check, but as the witch stone statue burst into laughter, Ku eats it and gets another spear. The fat ant was almost scared back. Then countless spears were thrust out from the wall. The wall also moves 1 meter towards the center. It turns out that every once in a while, the walls will move. Fear is written on everyone's faces. Someone is at a loss. When someone cries, they often call mom. But Nobita didn't panic at all and persuaded everyone. Just like and follow them and they will stop. This is a closed room. The 4 walls are covered with moving spears. Only 16 minutes left. Once time is over, all of them turned into skewers. Want to get out alive? Correct number must be entered. Now the clue for W is the root number 2. 9th and 10th decimal place. If your mobile phone is awesome, you can do the math. Geniuses are often different. Everyone else was scared to death by the moving spear. Nobita is the only one lying on the ground doing math like crazy. Through the rapid rotation of 3090 in the mind, it only took 3 minutes. Nobita enters the answer into the stone statue. The game is over, let's go and kill all the witches. Oh, the answer is wrong. Now there's only 1 chance left. At this time, the iron spears on the surrounding walls gathered in the middle. Their living space is getting smaller and smaller. Some scumbag students have lost their minds. Beat up the people on Nobita's side. Blame them for wasting time. Their original guess was 3 and 9. And ask people to vote by a show of hands. Those who thought it was right raised their hands. Nobita feels deeply frustrated, slumped on the ground. Xiao Mao here can't stand it anymore. He came up with a big mouth. You are a slut. That's right, I'll pick up the soap for you. Nobita's eyes instantly glowed with golden light. Someone wants to enter the guess 3 and 9, but such a stupid answer. How could it be right? The big guys were pulling wildly in the middle. It doesn't prove that they were close to the stone statue. There are only 2 minutes left after Z. Nobita lay on the ground and reorganized his thoughts. He found that there was another important clue on the piece of paper. The answer is also related to number 11. There is 1 minute left on the clock. Under the tug of the crowd, a 5,000-degree sunglasses fell to the ground. Nobita Sadaharu takes a look. I just happened to see the mirrored text on the piece of paper. With pull glasses, the 11th number corresponds to S person entering by mistake. The homophone is rounding. If 2 and 3 are not the correct answers, then number 11 is greater than 5. According to rounding, move forward 1 place. There are 15 seconds left at this time. The spear advanced a little further. The answer is absolutely correct. The spear also slowly withdrew. My worried heart is finally relieved. But at this time, the stone statue in the middle began to shake. A loud swell. The stone statue turned into a slag glow. The light started to flicker on and off. The voice of the stone statue came again. The 3-minute countdown begins. The spear was replaced with an arrow. I'll be nice. This game is not over yet. At one time, 96,226 were flying all over the sky. 21 people trapped in secret room. Inside the holes in the surrounding walls. They were all full of arrows. 3 minutes of game time. Failed to pass level. Everyone will be shot into hedgehogs. Stone statues shattered into pieces. Puzzle again. The correct answer is 24 and the total number of you is 21. What is the relationship between these two numbers? Just when Nobita's 3090 was rotating very fast, the fat guy on the other side has already thought of a countermeasure. He planned to use broken pieces of stone statues to block the arrows. This is a reminder to everyone. Everyone began to snatch the broken pieces of the stone statue. But can this really stop it? At this time, Nobita noticed a circle of card slots on the ground. Combined with the 24 iron plates scattered here, he seemed to have thought of something. Start verifying it on paper. There are so many mathematical geniuses. When life and death are at stake, how to be so calm? There are only relatives of the director's family. After deduction, 24 iron plates were used to form a fence. Just enough to surround 21 people. Everyone take action immediately. Put all the iron plates into the slot. Soon an iron wall formed. There is 1 minute left on the clock. However, there is another person outside who has an injured waist. Nobita said nothing but a handsome boy danced, lifted the fat man up. But it's extremely difficult to bring it back. And now there are 40 seconds left. Damao also stood up and jumped. It's just a handsome duck skin. If you like it, give him a buck as soon as possible. Within the iron wall, everyone cheered for them. 4 seconds after the remaining Z, they successfully hid in the iron box. $2,688. Game successfully passed. Each of them received a ring. Dashang only has 3. But Abiao already has 4. Nobita Noka turns defeat into victory, winning a 100 billion bonus. Let's watch the ultimate IQ showdown between Nobita and Abiao. Originally, Xiao Yu was not planning to update this movie, which won a lot of gold. But many babies keep asking for updates. There are also many private messages sent to me. Little Leap Pet Fan. I will continue to update it for you later. If you like it, remember to like, comment and forward it.